Okay. What is the meaning of a? Means to, in, or at. One more question. What does a plus la become? Come on. AU. What does a plus lays become? AUX. To the, in the, at the. Now the. The means of or from. What does the plus la become? The plus la becomes due. What does the plus lays become? It becomes DES. They. Now you have, okay. What is the meaning of shay? At the place of. These are the most common prepositions that are going to be asked in your exam. The is inside. Of as the means facing. What is the meaning of awake? With. What is the meaning of saw? Without. What is the meaning of contre? Against. What's the meaning of sur? On. Meaning of grass are thanks to. Don't think that grass is not a preposition. All these long prepositions of, as, the, all these are one preposition. You cannot dissect and
Hello,
bisect.
ma'am. What are we doing today?
Ma'am, for grass are
What are we doing right now?
Pronom relative sample compose revision. All the prepositions that will be coming for the exam, I have put them as one lot. Yes, what?
ma'am,
Yeah.
grass are, will it come as when we change it, will it be grass a la kel, grass or kel?
Yes, grass o kel, grass a la kel. But the
Okay.
word grass will be there.
Okay.
You cannot leave the word grass over there. You have to take it along with you to the full stop. Pendant is during which. Pour is for. Par is by. Akote the is at the side of which. See, just imagine. You will think the is a preposition. But the entire akote the is a preposition. The puissance akos the is because of which. So all these are your most, so I'll just write it over here. Most common.
Ma'am, so these are mainly used for prono.
Pronominative sampler composite. These are the main prepositions that are used for pronominative composite.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
in after these prepositions, you will have a noun. So search for these prepositions. Got it? So I'll send this list to you. 1 minute. Okay. Fine. Now, what I have only a few sentences that I have in my mind, which I want you to do. Let others are all similar. So what I want you to do is, I want you to do first this question. So, like this. Okay. We are having a repetition. Always remember that Sir Cartier and Sir Cartier, there is a repetition. So this is the repetition. This will be removed. Even the word, the preposition will be removed. So the gender of Sir Cartier is masculine. So Quartier. Sir Cartier will become Lequel. Lequel because it's masculine. So what are we doing now? The repetition will become Lequel, Laquel, lay QUELS or lay QUELLES. So let me just explain that. So the repeated noun will become locale. There won't be a space, okay? There won't be a space. Lakel, lakel, and lay QUELLES. You have to decide what is the gender of the repetition, and just what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to cut this and write it over here. The, le, kel. Now, this is the basic question which we have done right now. The next thing I want you to know is this is the first one, basics. The next thing that I want you to know is, just a second, all the questions, every question, one type we will do, okay? So we will do this type. This type is the séjour la question. Séjour la will become what? Anyone? What will séjour la become? Nobody knows?
It will become K.
No, it was my birthday last week. I went to the restaurant on that day. Always remember, séjour la will become oo. This is the second type. First one is a basic type. Second type is a séjour la. Please memorize this.
But this is like Sajula. Sajula is not like it's not the preposition one, right? It's a pronoun relative sampler.
Yes, this is pronorelative sample when there is no preposition. Okay, so the next one. We are having another question over here. Let us see if you can do this. 1 minute. Okay. This is a very bad film. Everyone died at the end of the film. Why did I take this as a clue? Because it has a long preposition. A, la, fan, the, sir, film. Such a long preposition it has. So it becomes here, it will come over here. A, la, fa, the plus lequel becomes ducal. This is the long preposition wala. So I have taken it as a
Ma'am, can you repeat? Like,
yes. So what happens is the moment you find the, what you will do? I found of the preposition. So what you will write? Ducal you'll write. But what is a preposition? The preposition is ala fan the, not only the.
So it will be ala for ducal.
Ala fan ducal. So
Okay.
long prepositions are dangerous. You cannot dissect and take only half the preposition.
So ma'am, like when do we use don't then?
When do we use those?
No, D-O-N-T.
D-O-N-T we use when you are having only the as a preposition and that's purely the. So your answer is either ducal or dalakel or dekel or dekel. In such a scenario, you're not quite sure about the gender of the noun that you cut off. So to be smart, you will do the. But to be very honest, ma'am is not expecting the. Ma'am is expecting you to write all these answers. Dukel, dalakel. She wants you to show that you know the gender of the underlined noun.
So for pronorelative, composer is like preposition plus the word. Like
Pronorelative compose is preposition plus the noun, which is
noun.
lakel, lakel, lekel, lekel.
Okay. And then for sampler, if the verb's been repeated near the full stop, then it's
Yes.
key.
Yes. If the full stop is here and the cutting is here, it is QUI. If the full stop is there and something is written over here and the cutting is over here, then it is QUE. Be careful when there is QUE, it might become QU apostrophe for IL and ELLE. And over here, your passe compose will get an accord. That is with QUE. If there is a full stop and there's something written over here,
Ma'am, with QUE, we have passe compose, right? That accord.
when QUE is followed by passe compose, when you write QUE near the full stop, there will be a passe compose here.
Ma'am, how can I identify the passe compose?
The cutting, you are cutting something, right? You're cutting
Yeah.
some words, right? The words that you cut will have a gender. If the word that you cut is a feminine gender, then the QUE is a feminine word.
No, like how do I identify if the word after QUE is passe compose? Or like
You
the
will
accord?
have avar and you'll have past participle. Passe compose is nothing but you'll have avar verb and you'll have a past participle. For that past participle, you'll have the
Only avar or also etra one?
only, no,
Oh,
only
yeah, yeah,
avar.
okay.
Only avar. That is the way. So if we give something like séjour la, or we give you something like somewhere in the middle over here, y is there, or you're referring to a place, we're referring to a place, and there's no preposition, then near the full stop, OU will come. And one more
If,
thing is, yeah,
if it's Ilya,
if it is
then it's U.
Ilya, no, not Ilya. Ilya means there is or there are. Y is referring to Jive.
Okay.
So that kind of Y will become U.
Or if any place is mentioned.
If a place, if the repetition is a place and there is no preposition, it will become U.
Okay.
And the ka is there, no? Whenever you have la, la, le as a COD, if it is a COD, it will become ka. Got it?
So if the repeated noun is a
If the the repetition will be a COD. For example, you will say this what, 1 minute, I will send this to you. Won't keep you waiting. I will show you some examples over here. For example, we have done this. Yeah. So the repetition will be a COD here, this one. Here, this one I'll show you.
okay, so over here lay is the repetition, that's why it'll
Yes,
be
is
ka.
the repetition. Yes, you're right.
But it's mentioning a place, right? But so shouldn't it be U technically?
It is the repetition. See, these are the apples of Kashmir. I have eaten them yesterday. This is
Okay, okay.
referring to apples. So just when you have LES, just cut and write off per here.
Okay.
Did you get that?
Yeah. Ma'am made us do few sentences in class today.
Huh.
So can I send them to you once?
Yes, please send photo of those things.
And ma'am, the recording, will you share it in WhatsApp
I'll
today?
send it in the group. Yes.
Okay.
So one more thing is you have something like this. Now pay attention. What is going to happen over here? All these are hidden words. So pay attention. When you have, this is a bad man. He has given his name to the police. So what happens is the word saw will become la. And you have to convert the word his name to the police, no? You have to convert the name of the man. Due, sorry, not due, it is the loam. So, om is a repetition. Now what you will do is om will become lakel and the preposition is the. The plus lakel will become dukel. This is the way you'll get the answer. Just when you have saw, you have to calculate and see what is the repetition.
Ma'am, only if it's so?
Yes. And this whenever saw is there, you will get the only. The will only be the preposition. Did everyone get this? Okay. So we'll try to get another one over here. Okay. For example, here is your plate. It is clean. Why did I take this as an example? Because L is a repetition and it is cut near the full stop. So what will it become? Anybody?
Key.
QUI. Yes, it will become QUI. Let us look at
Ma'am,
this.
but like for the before sentence, the L one,
Yeah.
the repetition of L is to.
The
Like talk.
repetition of,
No, like how is it? How
okay,
is
see, uh,
not this one? That in which the answer is key.
yes, in which the answer is key. Here is the answer. So here is your plate. It is clean. The plate's gender is it.
Okay.
So that is the repetition. The plate and here plate. So we cut L and that is how it becomes key.
Ma'am, like for full stop, I just had one a question. For the full stop, like the normal word and the repeated word should be like near the full stop, or like
No,
can the
no, in
normal.
the sentence, wherever the word is, we don't care. But the
Okay.
repetition has to come after the full stop, immediately after the full stop.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what will Y become? I told you.
Go.
No, what
Sorry.
will
Ooh.
Y become? Ooh. Very good. One more question. I have bought some cards. I have a desire of coloring these cards.
Key.
Now, what will this become?
Key.
How can it become key? What is the
J.
repetition?
Okay, but like here even J is repeating, no? Like I.
No, no, no. I have purchased these cards. I have a desire of coloring these cards. You cannot take like that.
Okay.
I have these cards. Who has a desire of coloring these cards? It doesn't sound correct in
Okay.
English also.
So then K.
K is the right answer. So cut off these say card and write K. Everyone understood this, right?
So
Let us,
ma'am, like for the preposition one, the preposition should just be in front of the word, right?
the preposition should be right in front of the repetition.
Okay.
Okay, the next one. You have these boys are my friends. I have spoken to them on the telephone. Now you are having a uh,
K.
hidden word. What is the hidden word?
Lur.
Yes. Lur is a hidden word. So what is lur?
K.
No. Lur is R plus more people, right?
Oh yeah.
R plus more people is lur. So basically you'll have to cut lur and you have to calculate what is the sentence that got cut off. That lur, what is that lur? Lur is R plus friends. So these boys are my friends. I have called them over the telephone. I have called whom? I have called A says me. So I have called these friends
Ma'am,
over the telephone.
is it A says or A lay?
Ala's army also, it's your imagination. AUX.
Okay.
O's army also you can say. But you have to identify that A is there. So you have to catch the preposition A. So it is A plus what is the gender of army?
Lays.
Kel.
So okay.
AUXQUELS. This is the way you identify the hidden prepositions.
Ma'am, what about Louis?
Louis will become A plus
L.
or A plus L or A plus La. Most probably
So O
A plus L.
or Ala.
O or Ala, yes. Did you understand this? Your saw is hiding a preposition. Your lure is hiding a preposition. So you should be careful about that. Next one. We come from the theater at 8 o'clock. Nos allo rencontre nos amis à 7 heures-là. So it become, it's
Okay.
like ce jour-là, no?
So
À 7 heures-là.
lequel, lequel.
No, à 7 heures-là will become où. It is a time. So we are coming from the theater at 8 o'clock when we will meet our friends.
Okay.
Got it? So it is when we will meet our friends. So it will become où. Remember that asetarla is referring to a time frame. So when it is u, in this particular topic, u can also mean when. It can mean where, it can also mean when. Sajurla, asetarla, all these will become u. Next question. Procurez-vous ces documents? Do you procure these documents? Without these documents, your file will be incomplete. Sometimes, very rarely, they'll give you sans say document in the beginning and they'll put a comma. So what you can do is you can say sans lesquels votre dossier sera incomplet. You can just remove them from here and put it near the full stop. It's okay. Placement can vary, can change. I'm just giving you an idea. Next one. What I want you to remember is in all these questions, you have 1 minute. I have one more question over here. 1 minute. Okay. In all these questions, you should be careful that if you have questions like a petit, that is, if the est or sont is the third word of your sentence and description is there, take the entire thing and put it at the end. For example, village a petit, j'y retrouve la paix. What is the answer for this? Please tell me. What is the answer for this?
U.
1 minute, I'll just send this to you.
Ma'am, is it U?
Yes, it is U. And what will happen to the est and the matter till the full stop? It will go off to the end of the sentence. That is very important. If you don't do that, unnecessarily you'll be losing all your marks.
Ma'am, so anything which has after est has to be in the end of the sentence.
Yes, 100% it has to be there at the end of the sentence. So what we'll do is, we'll take this. So now what happened? We are going to cut this by, we are going to put OU. Your job is not over. Your EST and PETI will go over here. It's very important. Got it? So the next thing, I want you to do this and I want you to tell me what is the reason why I have considered this as an important question. I'm making this big. Please tell me what is the repetition? These are the photos of your journey. He has shown these photos to the whole world. What is the repetition?
Says photo.
Well done. What will it become?
Okay.
Well done. Is the answer done?
No.
No, it's not done. So what is the extra work you're supposed to do?
The
Anybody?
voyage will be in the end.
Sorry, my dear. What will become?
Will the voyage be in the end?
No. We want EST or SONT and they have to be the third word. Third word onwards.
So will it be like so?
No.
No, like Sontle photo. What?
No. This is not the third word. No. Samriddhi, Rishi, please tell me what is the problem with this question? When you are using curve, what is that you're expected to do?
Record.
If it is passé composé, what are you expected to do?
Accord.
What is the accord of photo? What is the gender of photos?
Plural, masculine.
Feminine plural.
Feminine plural. What will happen to feminine plural? You have to add yes. Did you understand? The moment you write you should
How is it
understand.
passé composé?
You understood, no, that it is avoir verb plus past participle with an accent. Is it not clear? Look at this. A plus montre.
Okay, so like if there's a avoir plus passé
Past
participle in front of the
participle,
repeated word, then
it
also.
will need an accord. Yes.
Okay.
100% you will need an accord. Did you understand, my dear?
Yes, ma'am.
So, one more thing. I want to ask just one last question and I will end it off. This one and I'll end it off. Come on, tell me. First of all, I will take this and I'll put it in the group. Okay. Okay, one more time I'll go here. I'll take this and I'll put it over here. This is 1 minute. Okay. How to do this? These boys are my friends. I'm going to the cinema with them.
EUX.
Yeah, EUX is repeated. So what are you going to cut off? Preposition also, shall I cut
Avec.
it off?
Yeah, no.
Okay, what will we write over here?
So avec lesquels.
Avec lesquels. Is the job finished?
And then no, not accord. Sont
Some's army goes to the
Indian.
end.
Yes, this is the reason why I have given you this question. This goes over here. So EST and SONT plus description will go at the end of the sentence. So these are the kind of questions that will come for the exam. So pay attention to all these kind of questions. So what I want you to do is,
Ma'am, I have sent you
yeah.
the picture, ma'am. Did you receive it?
Sorry, what did you say?
Ma'am, I sent you a picture, ma'am. Did you receive it?
Yeah, just a second, my dear. Samriddhi, 1 minute. Yeah. So let us just check these questions. Just a second. Okay. So these are the kind of questions ma'am is expecting you to know. My brother is kind. He helps everybody. Did you understand how key has come?
Yeah, ma'am. Ill is repeated.
Well done. This street is beautiful. There are trees in the left of the street.
Yeah, Delakal came because Agosh, the set.
Agosh the is a big preposition.
Yeah.
The Setriu is Agosh Dalakel. What is the A bell has gone to the end? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. He loves these dishes. His aunt has prepared the dishes. So the dishes. So the dishes you cut it off
And A prepare is like
and
to
you put it
accord.
near the full stop curve. A prepare is passe compose. It will get an
Accord.
extra S.
Yeah.
Now, Pierre likes his colleagues. He talks to his colleagues. So, colleagues is feminine. So, a lekel, which will become okel.
Yeah.
Got that? Then, Mari returns from the school at 4 o'clock. There is a lot of traffic jam. A set arla. What will a set arla become?
Oh.
Good job. Good job. Now, his cousins are funny. Il en parle souvent. What is en?
D-O-N-T.
D-O-N-T you can write, but
Or
because
decal.
gender, because the noun
Decal.
is
Ma'am, O changes
cousins.
to do.
Ler, Louis and Ler become okel, but en will become the kel only, dukel. So,
Don't or
This will become
Duvel.
decal, right? So
yes, it will become dekel.
Will it become do?
It can become do also, yes. But then ma'am may not accept it. Do is also right answer.
So like what? So the sentence will be like Sir Kuzo.
His cousins are amusing. Now we have to work it out. He is talking about his cousins. So they kuza. So they kuza, cut it off and write it over here. The plus lekel become they kel. Quels.
So
Des.
if the sentence is like this,
Yeah.
then we have to rephrase it.
You have to work it out. What is this en? Because en is replacing a noun. En is a pronoun. Pronoun replaces a noun. So it has swallowed up the word cousins. The meaning of is of them.
So even Lur and Louis
Are
have to
also
replace.
swallowed up. They've swallowed up words. R
Even
plus one
so,
human being, R plus many human beings. Louis is R plus one human being. Ler is
even
R plus many human
okay.
beings.
Even so,
Saw is ownership.
okay.
His, even Saw has taken up one noun.
Okay.
So let us take this one. This computer is modern. See, this is modern will jump off that side. Mark adores it. What will L apostrophe become? A COD will become?
UUE.
That's the reason why your A modern came off over here. Now, this is my aunt. I offer to her the gift every Noel. Now, Louis is swallowed in
Alo.
auntie. No, A plus aunt.
Alo. Alo.
A,
Alakel.
Alakel. Because aunt is a
Alakel.
girl, no.
Yes.
Alakel.
So
Okay.
ma tant alakel
Alakel. Yes.
after
Je
avocado.
of rakado.
Okay, jo
Now,
after avocado.
now these shops are big. I am thinking about something. Why is there? So why is there? What will come? What is the answer?
Oh,
We don't even have to worry. Who is the answer? Something else ma'am is expecting. What is she expecting?
so gran will go there.
Gra will go off at the end of the sentence. That's what she's expecting. This pouch is beautiful. I have need of this pouch. What is ma'am expecting?
Um,
You can write the, but you can also write.
ma'am, how
What is a repetition?
set through
Set throughs. Cut this set throughs. Get this
dalakel,
the and what is
and
expected?
a bell will go over there.
A bell will come at the end. Did everyone understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
Well done. 1 minute. Okay.